Alright, folks, we are back. More Dungeon Lords Collector's Edition. We made it to Arendelle in the last one, turned in our fighter quest, and now we have more business to take care of. So if you recall, I had a package I was supposed to deliver here for the Sisterhood thing as well. Which I believe the apothecary is right here.
Come in and welcome to the apothecary. I am Elvithra,
Yes,
and this is my
how may I be of
apothecary.
service?
How may I be of service?
Elvithra, who is it?
Please have a look at what I have to offer.
What do they want?
Let me know if you want anything.
Tell them to hurry up and get out.
Don't pay any attention to Niviel. He hasn't been well. Now, how can I help you?
Here, have a special package. Alright, I welcome you, my sister. Thank you for delivering the special package, TM, from Sister Dara. She is so very thoughtful. You have completed your initiation in the Society of Sisterhood. As a member of the Sisterhood, you are entitled to promote your class and benefit from the secrets of our knowledge. You gain a new heraldry. So we once again have our choices of the Lady of the Lion, the Warder, the Nightwalker, Merchant, but we also get the Protector, 10% less damage taken. We're going to take that one. That's pretty nice. And then here are those special classes I was talking about, Valkyrie and Enchantress, which I'm not sure what exactly they do, but I will find out, and I will decide if it makes sense to take one, but it might not. Anyway.
Poor Emendor. He has taken his friend Galdrin's death as if it were his own. He is withdrawn from us, locking himself high in the great tower, and I fear he shall soon go mad.
Sucks. So you got your standard potions. They're a little bit more expensive than in Fargrove.
I appreciate your patronage.
I think if you...
We have many tonics, potions, and elixirs, or perhaps you're looking for something more potent. Well, yeah. I do have a selection of the magic Nefergatals, but of course these aren't for everyone, and we keep them hidden. Let me get them for you.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I was just in the process of saying I think if you talk to her enough, she'll sell you Nefergatals, but...
I appreciate your patronage. Please come again, my sister.
Not too interested in that. Anyway, the person yelling at her, he's this guy.
Don't come near me.
Don't come near me.
Get out of here, you thief!
Yeah, he's not too happy. So we'll leave him be and go about our business. Now we didn't get any extra class specialization for that. We just got bonus heraldry, which we are starting to get nice and full up on. All these nice bonuses. What is that? Oh yeah. Alright, now I think we need to hit up the, I think it was one of the Asian house here, because for the dragon egg or something like that, if I recall correctly. Which they should be on the other side of the river. That bridge right there. Yep, there it is. And yeah, over there, across that bridge, is the Great Tower, so it's called, that Emendor is hiding in. Yes, anyway, House of the Tiger.
The House of the Tiger, welcome.
I always think it's hilarious how this guy turns around. Whee! He just spins. It's like he's on one of those the hoverboards.
Learn the way of the tiger?
Sure, you can teach me the tiger.
The tiger requires great courage and conviction, but the tiger also teaches patience and wile, stealthily approaching the prey, sensing the moment when to strike. Are you prepared to travel such a path?
Sure.
Listen carefully, for your lesson has already begun. There is a young woman who has recently returned to Arendelle, and who lives with a shame not of her making. Her life may soon be in your hands, so choose your path wisely, lest the true prize be lost. You will find her within a room at the inn. If she refuses you, tell her you are walking the path of the tiger. She will understand. Only by following the tiger can this woman regain what she has lost. This is the path you must follow if you would master the way of the tiger.
Right, so he says, go to the inn in Arendelle and help the woman who lives in shame. So he also has a selection of Asian-themed armor. It's all medium, so massive penalties for us since we don't have any training in it whatsoever. There's Chinese hats, casas. I don't really have anything to sell right now, so I just finished clearing out my inventory. So let's see. I seek the wizard.
The lion watches over the hawk, lest the vultures win the day.
Okay.
When you have met the tiger, then you will understand. When you have
Okay, I get it. When you've met the tiger, then you will have understand. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, I guess we have to go back and pay the whatever the fuck outrageous price it was at the end. God, I swear that's a ripoff. Oh, that's be 125 gold for the room, plus 190 tax, plus fucking cleaning fee, plus overnight fee, plus this fee, that fee. And did I mention there's a tax on the tax? Oh. Nonsense. That's what it is. But I guess we have to go get shafted. Game is trying to spawn something in here, but it can't. Which is funny because this big ass open area where all these buildings are just randomly scattered. Can't have monsters spawn in it yet.
And welcome back
Fargrove
to Arendelle Inn. Welcome back to Arendelle.
Yeah, fine. Fine. Take your shit.
I hope to see you again.
God, 360 gold for a fucking room. Ugh. Nothing. They don't even have good shit in them like the one in Fargrove. Nothing. Everyone in Fargrove was 50 gold, and I got a fucking piece of chainmail that's worth like 2 grand. Firestone. Oh, hey. Look at that. I can actually rest at that thing. Oh. Well, here's our first spot of plunder. Hopefully there's some good stuff in it. Alright. Joink, joink. Really? Fucking sleep scroll. Nonsense. Arg. I mean, you got a lot more rooms, but locked. All right, right there, right there, right there. Nothing. Nothing worthwhile.
Go away.
Go away. Are you
Please, leave me alone.
Yeah, here we go. I walk the path of the tiger.
Please, come in quickly.
Yoshi? No, I'm not a green lizard.
I must warn you that I am shamed.
That's
My
fancy
family
armor.
disgraced and dishonored among all elves. It is a crime for you to speak with me, and if we are seen together, the Council of Elders may condemn you for treason. But Yoshi Tamaka is very wise, and though he is forbidden to help me directly, he must see in you a way. I am Narako of the House of Misume, and my family was once a prominent member among the noble elven houses, second in power and influence only to the House of Galibriand itself. As a distinction of our family honor and my father's years of loyal service, our family was entrusted by Lord Galibriand to safeguard the Argalia of Eraldon, the legendary armor of Eraldon, father of all elves, as it has been passed from generation to generation since the dawn of our kind. But then, tragedy. The sacred Argalia was stolen from our house, and our family was forever shamed. Because Lord Galibriand had given this sacred duty to us, our shame also became his. My father took his own life to atone, but Lord Galibriand could not forgive our family this disgrace. To preserve his own stature amongst the council members, Lord Galibrian stripped our house of all title and rank, seized our holdings, and banished our family forever from the elven nation. As my father's only child, it is my duty to restore the honor of my family, to one day find and return the stolen Argalia of Eraldorn to Lord Galibrian. I have long suspected the House of Phaethian for this crime, for Phaethian ranked only behind our house and that of House Galibrian, and the honor, titles, and power taken from us all too quickly fell upon them. Elder Phaethian became second only to Lord Galibrian himself within the Council of Elders, and as a consequence, our petitions of suspected treachery were never heard, and no official investigation of House Phaethian ever took place. Recently, I received a letter from Elvithra Malvolin, wife of Nivio, faithful steward of my father until the time of our dishonor. Her letter says only that I should come to see her as soon as possible upon a matter of great concern to my family, and implored that I not let her husband know anything of her letter or of my pending visit. This is why I have recently returned to Arendelle, though I cannot use my true name, and no one must suspect who I really am. But now, I do not know what to do. I've heard that Nivio is dying, bedridden with illness, and he never lets Elvithra out of his sight. Whenever I approach the apothecary where she tends, regardless if by day or night, I can hear him barking orders at her, as if he never sleeps. Nivio must not know I am here, for he will certainly send word to the council, and I will be arrested. Please go and see Elvithra at the apothecary. Tell her that I, Narako Musume, have come to Arendelle. I will wait here for her to come and see me.
Right, so this chick is actually the daughter of the people in the apothecary who are some disgraced elven family. And we have to help them now. Man, we're just everybody's errand boy. So anyway, go to the Arendelle apothecary and tell Elvithra Malvolin that Narako Mizumi waits for her at the Arendelle Inn.
Travel with the wind, kind one.
So let's... Oh, wait a minute. I think there's one or two more rooms we could potentially ransack. Maybe. Nope. Literally only two things to steal in here. God, how unconsiderate. Your inn sucks.
Greetings
It's
and
not
welcome
worth
back to
360
Arendelle
gold.
Inn.
Yeah, back to the apothecary. It's on the other side of town. Oh well. See, the elves, they can manage to keep random things from prowling the, well, I wouldn't call these streets, but the grounds of their city. And they don't have any guards. Not one. Well, I mean, that's not true. There were those two guards inside the House of Lords, but they're inside. It's not like they're, like, out here patrolling. Whereas, like, fucking Fargo has guards all over the place, walking around, standing around, guarding gates and stuff, but yet they're fucking people everywhere.
It is good to see you again. How can I help
We
you, my
already
sister?
went through
Elvithra,
this
who is it?
song and
What do they want?
dance. Shut up.
Hurry up and get out.
Yeah, Narako waits at the
Oh.
inn.
Narako Misume is here? Did she tell you everything?
Elvithra, what are you talking about?
Man, that guy in the back is a real asshat.
I have dreaded this day would come. I can live with our silent shame no longer.
Elvithra, be quiet.
We had no choice. They have our son.
Oh, now you've done it.
No, Nivio. It is time for this to end.
So
Hey,
it shall.
whoa. I went in on the action.
Long have I prayed not by my hand. Sleep in peace, my poor
Yeah, he was an
husband.
asshole anyway.
We shall not be long parted. But first, I must right our wrong. I have much to tell you.
What do you mean, we shall not be long parted? Are you secretly dying or something? Christ.
You must tell no one what has happened here, or repeat what I am about to tell you, until you've done what must be done. Long ago, my husband Niviel was in the service of House Misume, a noble family of great deed and honor. Another family of dubious reputation, House Phaethian, was often spreading false gossip to dishonor Misume's good name and win favor with House Calibriand. Because of Niviel's great devotion to Lord Misume, Niviel would often speak of House Phaethian with unabated disdain. Little did Niviel or I realize this influence his outspoken bitterness for Phaethian was having upon our young son, Vetrian. As he grew older, Vetrian and his father would often laugh together about make-believe tragedies befalling the House of Phaethian. And so, on the night of a new moon that would haunt our lives forever, Vetrian stole into House Phaethian to commit mischief and was caught.
Well, sucks to be him, I guess.
The next day, a messenger arrived with a letter containing a lock of Vetrian's hair. The letter set forth instructions for what Niviel was to do if we were ever to see our son alive again. Niviel dared not say anything to the council or Lord Misume, for any word of Vetrian's deed would have destroyed our family honor, and we would have been shamed and outcast. The letter promised that Vetrian would be released unharmed if Niviel did as was told. Oh, what crimes can compare with those of cowardice and vanity? We should have gone to the council. We should have confessed all. Little did we suspect what was soon to follow. Niviel had only to dismiss the guards early and make a simple turn of the key at the back door. And lest there be any motive of harm to his master in Phaethian's hidden scheme, Niviel stood guard in the upper chamber of the house all night to ensure that no ill act would befall Lord and family. That was all he had to do, and our son would be released, our family name and honor still intact. The next day, the Argalia of Eraldorn, the legendary armor of Eraldorn, and the House of Misume's greatest honor was gone. But our nightmares were not to end there.
Well, what in the hell do you think was going to happen if you leave the door unlocked? Stupid bitch.
House of Misume was ruined. Lord Misume took his own life to win favor with the council in an attempt to spare his family name. But the dishonor that also stained House Calibrian was too great to forgive. The Misume family was banished forever. All the while this was our shame, but we could say nothing. House Phaethian still had our son. We heard nothing for weeks. Then, upon the next new moon, another letter arrived with a new lock of Vetrian's hair. There were more instructions and promises of Vetrian's release once Niviel had fulfilled his obligations. I do not know where he went or what he did on these nights of the new moon after each letter would arrive. I did not ask, and I soon stopped looking. Some time after that, the light that had once gleamed in Niviel's dashing eyes went dark. But each letter always contained a fresh lock of Vetrian's hair, and at least I knew my son was still alive. That is, until 3 months ago.
God, you people are so stupid.
The letters have stopped arriving, and I know this means that something has happened to Vetrian. I have endured these years only in the hopes of one day looking upon the face of my son once more. I can tell you no more than this, for there's nothing more to tell. Please impart to Narako Misume that Niviel is dead, and our honor lies buried within the House of Phaethian. Now it is time for you to go. Farewell.
Piece of crap. Could have prevented all of this if you had just not unlocked your door, and if you had reported it like you should have instead of trying to fix it yourself. Let's see here. Search for news about her lost son. Search the roosting grounds. Ask the tavern girl what she knows about the disappearance. Yeah, whatever. That's back at Fargrove. We'll Fargo on from there. Let's see. I think. Now that we know about the Argalia of Eraldorn.
State your business.
Yeah. We have news of the Argalia. Careful, knave! This ruse has been tried before. You should leave while you still have legs to carry you. However, as this is a matter of import to my lord, I must ask, do you know where to find the Argalia of Eraldorn? Sure, I can find it. Very well, you've been fairly warned. Lord Calibriand will hear what you have to say, and then you will be sentenced to death. What the fuck, bro? You
Oh,
murder everybody
stay
that
so
comes with information? Ugh.
Approach, stranger.
Huh. Creepy old dude.
I hate
Jeez.
dragons.
Member of House Fathian. It's a fancy robe. Not bad. I never really looked at it too closely before. But if that doesn't clearly look like an evil person to you, I don't know what does.
Speak quickly, bold stranger. What news have you about the Argalia of Ereldorn?
I will quest to find it.
What bold news is this? Do you know where the Argalia of Ereldorn is hidden?
So we have two options here. We can just outright say that House Fathian stole the Argalia, which, while it's true, won't really buy us anything. And in fact, well, it won't really have a negative impact on us, but it will prevent us from getting a pretty nice reward when we finish this quest. So instead, we're going to ask for House Fathian to help us find it, even though they're the ones that stole it.
You make bold claim to recover the lost Argalia of Ereldorn, yet you confess uncertainty of its whereabouts and petition the assistance of House Fathian to help you. I sternly warn you not to make a mockery of this court and the Council of Elders.
Sternly warn all you want, my friend.
House of Fathian, what say you to this stranger's request?
The trial of ancient elders! So speaks the House of Fathian.
Ah, this isn't voice acted. Very well, bold stranger, you shall face the trial of ancient elders. Enter herein the gate of judgment, and let the ancient elders determine the merits of your honor.
The trial of ancient elders awaits you.
Alright. And now we're locked in. And maybe I should have saved it. Who cares? Anyway, so there's a couple of things we have to do to get through this. Basically, is a platforming type thing. And there's this asshat spirit up here that is going to continually shoot arrows at us while we try and jump around. And wow. Come on. Shoot it back. There we go. And it has a lot of health. Much like... And he also hurts like a bitch. Much like the trolls from earlier. You're not really supposed to kill it, because if you jump up there, it will... Ow. It'll just vanish and reappear on another ledge, and so on and so forth until you eventually platform out of this room. However, you can kill it and get a metric fuck ton of experience points, and that is what I'm going to do. Because I like experience points, and I happen to need experience points to level up my attributes so that I can advance my class. And this is going to take a very long time, and whoa, what the fuck happened with my screen there? But yes, as I was saying, this is going to take a very long time, and I do not expect you to sit through it with me, so I am just gonna cut the video off and enjoy myself doing this. So we'll see you when it is back here again, when he's almost dead. And as you can see, I've hardly even scratched his paint, and I've been doing this for like, what, 2-3 minutes? So, yeah, we'll be back. Alright, and we are back. Slightly different location, still the same room, but I determined that I could make it go much faster. Instead of clinking away at him with my bow for 2 damage a hit, and just jump up here and completely break the dude's AI as he's equipped with a sword. And this is a close enough range to get him to pull it out, but he can't actually attack me, and I can wail away on him as much as I want. also really expedited the process. It still took me like a good, I don't know, 10-15 minutes to get him this low. A couple more hits and he should be dead, and then we can collect our bounty from Holder, whatever the hell this guy's name is, Kyusho. Exactly how much it is, but hopefully it's worth it. Come on. Come closer. That's right. There we go. Ooh, look at that. 640,000 XP. That was worth it. Tasty cake. Alright. We're gonna hold on to that. Alright, we have to walk over here and step on that. And then that rearranges the pillars such that I may have a new path. Yeah, so basically what you're supposed to do is jump up there, run past him, he'll disappear, you step on the thing, rearrange the pillars, he reappears over here, continue shooting him, and you know, so on and so forth. Yeah, there we go. As you're not really supposed to kill him. Not legitimately, anyway, without cheesing the AI. But I will take any and every advantage I can get my hands on. Anyway, that is part 1. Done. This. Yep, now we have a bunch of spirits that spawn in here. They're nowhere near as hard to kill. But you have this Elven Banshee, who is, again, somebody you're just kind of supposed to ignore. Ow, because she does that. Ow. Ow. Yeah, so she's someone you're supposed to ignore. I think I'm supposed to get more strength. I know I'm supposed to get like 25 strength, so we'll do that. I'll just bump everything up to 20 because if I recall, other than honor, I don't need to do that. There we go. If I recall, that was, yeah, that hardly cost me anything. Yeah, and more stuff will just continue to spawn. Ow. Other than her scream thing that she just does right there, the Banshee doesn't seem all that bad. And anyway, the goal of this room is you're supposed to go into all these little areas here while dodging the things that get summoned. Not interested in your screaming. Block it. Because apparently a shield stops sound waves. Oh goodness. Whew. Well, maybe killing this Banshee is going to be harder than I thought it was. It also has a lot of health, plus it continually summons fucking ads. It's like a XP vending machine, I guess. Yeah, and we basically have to loot these chests to get an item that we need in order to proceed. She actually doesn't seem to have as much health as the other Elder Kyosho. Maybe this won't take as long. One thing I'm going to do though, real quick. Let me see how much of a penalty do I have. -3. So I need some more bow skills. See if that made a difference. -1. Ow. There we go. I should be able to equip that. No penalty. Excellent. Have some poison. Yeah. Wow, just taking those 3 extra points in bow made all the difference. It's not like hitting her every shot. Well, except for that. Oh no, don't scream. So yeah, basically, this is going to be me kiting everything around for a while. But I have a much better bow to do it with now than before. Compliments of Elder Kyosho. Ouch. Yeah, more stuff spawning in. Might as well plunder treasure chests while I'm here. Because I do need to do that in order to progress. Not that one, though. Whoa, buddy. Oh, hi. How are you doing today? Oh, man. Alright, he's dead. Get some more damage on this bitch. Nope. Kill him. So I'm just gonna try and wait for some magic to recharge and then expedite the process that way. This would be much easier if these ads didn't keep raining on my parade. Double magic missile. Oh, what? I fucking dodged that, and you know it. Alright, so once again, we're gonna cut this out so that you don't have to watch the full duration of it, because I'm a sucker for experience points, so see you when we return. Alright, and we just about have the Banshee dead, as you can see. I think we're going to kill it, and then we're going to call it an episode as we are. I think every part over the limit. Also, I found out that these, the big ghosts, they give 3,000 experience, so I've gotten almost 100,000 XP just off of them alone. Also, another fun fact, the Banshee is immune to magic, specifically because, or at least, well, I don't know if that was their original intent, but my guess is because all of the large ghosts, the knights, have that magic attack, and I guess essentially they were worried that you could try and finish it off here real quick. Worried, damn it. Worried that you'd basically kite her around until she was standing. Standing in front of a bunch of them, and then bait them into blasting her in the back with magic missiles. Because they have killed themselves quite a few times with that strategy. Or at least the ghosts. Not the Banshee. The Banshee isn't immune to magic. Oh my goodness, she has so little health, yet it is still quite the chore to actually finish it off because these fucktards keep spawning in. I'm almost dead. Goodness me. And that stupid scream attack has obnoxiously long range. Goddamn, come on, she's almost dead. Just want to kill her so we can end this episode. She has no health. All of you asshats are getting in the way. But yeah, anyway, basically, this is what I spent the last, gosh, I don't know, 20 minutes doing. Kiting them around in circles, clinking away with my bow and arrow here. Come on, she's almost dead. There we go, she's dead. Yeah, 324,000 XP. So yeah, we got over 1 million, and I don't know what level we were before, but we got a lot of cash to spend. So anyway, now that she's dead, we're gonna go ahead and call it an episode, and then when we come back, we will actually, well, maybe we'll save some points because I forget the requirements for the class. But yeah, when we come back, we will continue on with the Trial of Ancient Elders. So thank you all for watching. We will see you in the next one when we come back with more Dungeon Lords Collector's Edition.